Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the PharMore Money Channel. Today we're going to be talking about Palantir, one of my favorite stocks of 2020 and going into 2021. Extremely bullish sentiment. And the reason why this past Thursday, yesterday, we saw a huge slide in their share price. We're going to dig in a little bit deeper, and we're going to also talk about some investors out there that are pouring in, one of them being a very prominent figure in the entire grand scheme of things, and just a huge entity that is funding and continues to pump more money into the shares and buying up more shares. So pretty exciting video. We're going to review a bunch of things on this, so let's dive right into it, guys. Thanks. So what really happened on Thursday to Palantir's share price? So shares declined 7% after a flood of shares became eligible to sell for the very first time. So basically, long-term shareholders that have held the stock were basically allowed to exercise their option to basically sell and get out of it. So the lockup ended on Thursday, and all in all, longtime shareholders in the 2-decade company got to sell as much as they wanted on Thursday. So that makes it a very volatile time for any company. Usually when the lockup period expires, that usually sends the stock price at times barreling down because there's a huge liquidity of shares coming out on the market. So just a heads up, that's the reason behind it. Nothing from a fundamental perspective that was wrong with Palantir or any negative news, not even any, good news, but there was no news, which is, the key piece. But just the fact that the lockup period expired, that's what caused the stock price to barrel down a little bit. So Palantir has a ton of promise in the future. The stock has tripled since going public. The lockup loomed over the company's quarterly financial report on Tuesday, which was actually extremely good and had some positive items that I extrapolated from it. So revenue came out to be $322 million versus $301 million, which was expected by a lot of the analysts on Wall Street. And fourth quarter, it also closed 21 deals worth at least $5 million in contract value. So that included the U.S. Army, the FDA, PG&E, and the Tiberius COVID vaccine tracking system as well. Palantir also on their earnings or on their quarterly financial report also basically stated that they expect $4 billion in revenue by 2025, which is absolutely astounding. So lots to like here, lots to love on Palantir, and tons of growth ahead for this company. So the next part about Palantir that I absolutely love is the fact that it is being backed by none other than Cathie Wood of ARK Invest. She basically was quoted as saying, "Palantir's attitude is refreshing. It's exactly how we invest at ARK. We want our companies to invest aggressively as well. We don't want profits now." As of making this video, ARK Invest ETF owns 4 million shares of Palantir, and that market value equals out to be $104 million. Guys, if Cathie Wood backs something, I would definitely pay attention to it. And the fact that this is now on, the ARK Invest radar, in general, this is just massive news for Palantir as it moves forward and ahead in 2021 and even beyond. So definitely an extremely bullish case on this stock as we move forward. So guys, take a look at this chart on Palantir over the last day and how nicely it's performed. And it closed today at $29, and actually after hours it ran up another 75 cents to $29.75. Guys, tons of upside. Cathie Wood backed, ARK Invest backed. This is going to be our play that's going to definitely, catch legs and keep running. I know I'm in it already. Hopefully you guys learned something from this video and it was informational. And thank you. If you've enjoyed this video, if you did, please go ahead and hit the like button, and please do subscribe. Turn on your notifications as videos are going to continue to pour in as we move forward through 2021. This is going to be the road and journey to wealth and to just massive portfolio returns as we move forward. Thanks, everyone.